Recently, I was having a conversation with one of my student teachers who is struggling with being clear in what students are to know and do. And so I suggested that not only does she write the objective on the board, but that she also includes success criteria for students to look at in the form of I can statements so they will know when they have met that learning objective. I also suggested that there be an essential question for the lesson underneath the success criteria. So again, students are clear in what it is that they are learning and what they are expected to do. But not only do you want to post that, you actually want to talk about what that's to the students. So for example, you might have them do a quick turn and talk and say, all right, what do you already know about the learning objective? What vocabulary looks familiar? What doesn't look familiar? And then have a brief conversation around that. You don't want that introduction to last more than 5 minutes because you want to get into the learning. Then at the end, you want to do some sort of exit ticket to formatively evaluate whether or not students have got the learning objective down in the lesson. Exit tickets and other forms of summary activities can also help the student to articulate if they themselves have met that learning objective. So it's a really good practice for student self-assessment and growth. Now, I recommended to this teacher that she do a 3-2-1. Three things that the students learned that day, two things they found really interesting, and one thing they still had a question about. Because this way she could see which of the success criteria students have met and which of the success criteria students have not met, and that can inform instruction the next day. With that said, you can't always do it 3-2-1 as an exit ticket every single day. So let's just ask it. What are some types of exit tickets like the 3-2-1? And let's see what it gives us. Types of exit tickets that you could be considering in your class. So you could do summary or reflection exit tickets. Today I learned the most important idea from today's lesson is you could do a success criteria check, rate your understanding from 1 to 4. You could do a traffic light or emoji exit where I got it, I almost got it, I didn't get it. But then I would actually have the students explain a little bit more why. You could do a sentence stem exit. I used to think, now I think. One strategy that helped me today was so they internalize that and use that strategy moving forward in their growth. You could do a question prompt exit. You could do an application exit. How would you apply today's learning in a real world situation? And you could also do a challenge or extension ticket. My name is John Shimberry from Have Life Teaching. I help teachers teach and school leaders lead. So if you're looking for some support as a teacher, I offer a direct messaging coaching service on my Subs account. I will include information on that down below in the comments. If you're a school leader looking for the support of your instructional team, I do hope you reach out and we could talk about possible partnership.